Hi, I'm Jennifer. Today's October 1st and I'm starting a new YouTube channel again. The thing is, I have wanted and tried to be a content creator for years now. I think probably since 2016 and it's 2025 now. But for quite different reasons, I never managed to go through with it. And I am here trying again, and maybe you try along with me. So 2016 I tried a YouTube channel about movies and pop culture. That didn't work and I'm not exactly sure why.
Hello, this is Editing Jennifer. Actually, I'm pretty sure why I quit. That's why it didn't work.
And then I started a YouTube channel about witchcraft, and that didn't work because at the time my life was a huge mess and I couldn't take one more stuff into my already full plate. And in the middle of all of that, I have tried TikTok a lot and I'm still there making videos sometimes, and Instagram, so on and so forth. But I consume YouTube a lot. Like, it's the only thing I watch basically. I don't have a TV at home. I have my computer and I watch videos there. So YouTube is and has been for years now a huge thing in my life, and I learn a lot from people there, and I kind of love people there and I draw a lot of inspiration from people there. And last week I was watching the vlog that Anna Howard posted. She's one of my favorites, one of my biggest inspirations here. I love everything that she does, and she did this vlog, and then I was like, what if I try again? What if I vlog, right? The thing is, I never really thought about vlogging because my life is pretty boring and I never felt like a vlog could be something meaningful to me. But then I started thinking, what if vlog is the answer for not only me creating content but also trying to make my life a little bit, spicier? Because this year especially, I have tried and I am trying lots of things to make my life a little bit spicier. So I started singing lessons at the beginning of the year, and I've been having these lessons, and now it's October, right? October 1st. And they are so fulfilling. They are so great and I love having them. They're the best part of my week. And I have decided also to take musical theory, and I'm probably going to start next week, and I'm probably going to start guitar at some point, but I'm buying a guitar probably this Saturday. You're gonna see all of that. But the thing is, I have tried a lot of things this year. I wanted to rollerblade, but rollerblading is very hard. And then lots of things happen and I stopped trying, but I have to go back to it. I'm someone who works from home, so I spend sometimes weeks without leaving my house, and I have to leave my house at some point. So I'm starting to think about going places, going to cafes and working from there. And I know it's not possible to do it like every single day, but I can try to go a few little days, a week or a month. And I think that vlogging will help me accomplish all of this. It will help me romanticize my life a little bit, and maybe that's exactly what I need. Sometimes you just need to feel like you're being observed to do stuff, and maybe that's my case, which is, might sound weird, but I think it works with me, so we'll try that. And also, I think that one of the reasons why creating content is so hard for me is because I am a professional editor. I am a professional video editor. So I do this for a living a lot of the time I spend editing. So when, in my free time, I have to get back to work, get back to working and editing. And to be perfectly honest, editing isn't exactly my favorite thing to do. So when I have to do it for myself, it feels like, oh my god, I have to do it again, and I'm so tired. I don't want to see this fucking program here in my face anymore. So it feels really difficult to edit for myself. But yeah, I guess that's something that I have to pass through if I want to create content and if I want to romanticize my life a little bit. But yeah, the process of editing probably is going to be part of these vlogs, because not only is something that I do all the time, but also I need to romanticize it, I guess, to do it in order to accomplish my desire to be a content creator. And something else that I I need you to know is that I live in São Paulo, Brazil. I am Brazilian, and my mother language isn't English, so why am I speaking English, right? I don't know if I have a good reason to, but the thing is, I feel like I, in a way, can express myself better in English, but that is probably a very colonized way of thinking. I am pretty sure that it is, but yeah, I've decided to do this in English. I can express myself better. I feel like I'm not as shy, although Portuguese is a very funny language. I can express myself in a more funny way in Portuguese, but the thing is, I'm not exactly trying to be funny here. I just want to talk about things that are very meaningful to me, and I am very used to using humor as a coping mechanism. So maybe if I'm not as funny because the language is a barrier, then maybe I can, not cope. And then I can do the things and speak about the things that I want to speak about. So yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea, but it is my idea and I will go forth with it. And also I feel like I can talk to more people in English than if I would in Portuguese. Maybe this will reach more people because of the language. That's it, okay? It's not a big deal. Let's move on. Yeah, I guess these are the things that you need to know up front and things that are important for this video. Also, my birthday is coming. Today is 1st. My birthday is the 6th. I have a party. It's not exactly a party, but like a celebration of my birthday to plan. I have ordered the cake already. I don't know when I'm gonna be posting videos, if it's gonna be like one a week or one every 2 weeks, but I feel like one every 2 weeks is a good one because I don't have to edit like a crazy person, and I already work a lot and I don't want to exhaust myself. I also need deadlines, otherwise I won't do anything. And the thing is, I am trying. I'm really trying, and I really want this to work. And if I started singing, if I am starting musical theory, if I am starting guitar, if I'm going back to rollerblading, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. If I can do it, so can you. So if you have a creative plan or a creative desire, a creative want, or even a creative need, you can, hold my hand and we can go together in this. Yeah, I feel like my life is pretty much work, and I would love to do more than just work. And I need something to be my creative outlet, and maybe this is it, along with so many other things that I'm trying right now. Yeah, also I'm gonna be 32 and I'm doing all of this at 32, so let's fucking do this.
I feel like sometimes, because of the things we experience in life, we build all these shells, or we develop these shells to protect us, and I think these shells are beautiful for survival. But the thing about shells and walls is this. In the bid to keep out the bad, the painful, in the bid to keep out that which hurts us, we sometimes block out the good, okay? We sometimes close off from experiencing, the human. Those things that make us better. They may hurt, but they make us better, okay? Don't miss out on the miracle, the experimentation, the magic of life, of creativity, of just the beauty of being here. I think sometimes mistakes become masterpieces. Yeah, they can be. And who cares if it's not?
Hello again, it's October 2nd now. And as I said before, I'm a big YouTube consumer. And I was consuming YouTube this morning, like I always do. And a video came into my home page. It's not for you page, it's home page. It's called All You Need Is Audacity. It's from a YouTuber called Pearly. And I have absolutely adored it. I already adore her. This video is exactly what I needed right now, and it's talking exactly about what I'm feeling right now, which is just stop thinking and do. Your goal needs to be to do something badly. Maybe you'll learn something and maybe you won't, and it's okay. Because I think the major goal here, beyond doing something bad, is letting yourself be human. And this is very important to me right now. and I'll explain why. I'm not exactly a perfectionist, but I love beauty. So much so that I have a problem with ugly things. And maybe that's what's keeping me stuck. Every time I thought about doing something, I always think about how beautiful it's gonna look. So I always thought, like, when I first started making YouTube videos, I really wanted this scenario to be really great, to have a good camera. I didn't have a good audio then, and that really bothered me because I didn't have the money to buy a good microphone, and a good microphone in 2016 was probably way more expensive than it is right now. Like, I got this and it's amazing, and it was not cheap, but I think it's a cheaper option with amazing quality, and this did not exist in 2016. And I wanted to make great videos talking about great things and having great ideas about things that everybody saw, but maybe they didn't have the same idea that I did. But I couldn't have these great ideas all of the time with everything that I saw. And this was always a big thing for me, like having a good scenario, having beauty all around me, and making beautiful things. And the editing had to be great, because if it wasn't great, people wouldn't watch it, and I wouldn't feel good putting it out into the world. And for me, that wasn't exactly perfectionism, but it was me caring about doing beautiful things and caring too much about beauty, probably, like I said before. And I wanted to draw, and I was never ever good at drawing, and I would make something and see it as like, this looks like a child made, and this looks absolutely terrible, and I don't feel very, I don't know, good looking today to record a video, and I have to put some makeup on, and that would become an obstacle because I didn't want to put in makeup on, and I wasn't feeling good enough to record a video without makeup on, so I just wouldn't make the video. But poorly, she cured this overthinking process right now. I mean, this is something that I have been taking care of for some time now. I don't even know how long, but everything she said was so well put, and I really want to thank her in this video, because this is probably a video that changed a lot for me. First things first, the whole intro to the video is amazing. I fell in love with her immediately, but then she goes on to say that she is going to draw badly while she talks to us, and she goes on to draw a sun. She does it like a child would, and it's ugly, and she doesn't care about it, of course. The whole point is making it ugly. And she goes on to paint every sun ray with a different color, and she goes on to paint one a dark blue, and then she's like, I don't like the color blue, but she goes on and keeps the blue there, even though she doesn't like it. And then she stops in the middle of painting to start writing, and she writes in the middle of the sun, and it looks so beautiful because it's ugly. And then she goes on to talk about how we're afraid of being seen, we're afraid of being judged, but she goes on to a deeper level, which is over familiarity, how we are so familiar and used to ourselves that we don't see how we are extraordinary, because we see ourselves as ordinary because we're used to us all of the time. And this is amazing, because that's exactly how I felt. Like, sometimes I would go on to draw, and then I was like, this looks ugly, this looks bad, this looks like a child did it. And this was a bad thing for me, right? I didn't feel good seeing that. But when I saw her son being terribly done, and it does look like a child made it, she was like hugging her draw, and her smile is so beautiful, and that was so beautiful to me. It was so wonderful. So why do I see her bad draw as something amazing and my bad draw as something just terrible? And yeah, I think she's absolutely right about the over-familiarity thing. And I will definitely take on her advice to make bad things because you want to make bad things. You're not going into something thinking that you're going to do something beautiful or that you want to make something beautiful. But go on with the thought, I'm going to make something bad because I want to make something bad. And this is something that she said on the intro that I absolutely fell in love with. I'm going to make bad art, and it's going to be art because I made it and it's my art. I think we're so attached to this idea that art has to be beautiful all the time, that it has to give you a good feeling or maybe even a bad feeling, but it is beautiful. It is well done. And it doesn't have to be. It can be crap. It can be crap. And it's going to be art because you did it. Because you're a human being putting yourself and your creativity and your willingness or just a few minutes of your time to do it. It's your art. And right now I think that the level of art that we all should be wanting to make is honesty. It's just being honest. And to be honest right now, I want to do things. If they are beautiful, if they're good, awesome. That's perfection. Great. But if they're bad, it doesn't make me a bad person. If I sing a song and I can't really reach the notes or reach the pitches or whatever, it's not bad because I'm trying. I'm really trying, and that's growth. I truly believe that's what we are all here for. It's to grow and to learn. And I love learning. I am such a curious person. It bothers me sometimes. Like, oh my God, why do you have to know everything? But like, I love knowing things. I love knowing the why to things. And I love learning. And this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to fucking learn. I'm here to fucking grow. And it doesn't have to be beautiful. 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 It just has to be honest. While she was doing and drawing and painting that really ugly, beautiful sun, I remembered like this core memory that I have. It is a core memory, okay? I was in, I think it was 3rd grade. I had to move from the school that I had gone my whole life up to that point to another school. Not only I was used to one school my whole life and I had to move, but this new school was pretty terrible. Like, I was heavily bullied because I didn't know anybody there, and then I didn't have many friends, and it was very difficult for me to make friends there. I think I had like one closest person that I wouldn't say was exactly my friend. But anyway, the thing is, not only all of that was going on, I had an art subject in this school, right? I remember that one day we were told to paint something. I think they would give us a draw that we would have to paint that draw, you know? And I was painting the draw, okay? I was there doing my thing, and then the teacher said, like, guys, remember that when you're drawing things you should go to just one direction, right? Because if you paint, she didn't say that, but like, if you paint in one direction and then you paint in another direction, it's going to be ugly because the draw and the painting is going to be like weirdly shaped. I don't know, whatever. And then I looked at my draw and I was doing that. I was going like this and then like this and then like this and then like this. And everybody paid attention to what she said, and they looked at me and saw that I was doing what the teacher told us not to do. And everybody was like, oh, it's Jennifer. It's Jennifer. She's painting in all directions. And that is a core memory in my heart that really hurt me at that moment, because I was like, oh my God, I'm doing this wrong. And there is no fucking wrong way of a child who's in 3rd grade painting a fucking dumb draw. That moment, I was already heavily bullied, like I said before, but like, I felt like this one thing that I enjoyed doing, which was painting, was another thing that I was doing wrong. Like, I couldn't do math. I couldn't remember all of the grammar things in Portuguese because it's hard for a child to remember all the verbal stuff. And I was like, oh my God, art was the only thing that I could do, and now I can't even do that. And it was another reason for me to get bullied, because I was painting in the wrong direction. Like, I think about this now. As a child, I remember I felt very hurt, but I remember this now. I'm like, dude, it was a draw for a child in 3rd grade to paint. There is no right or wrong. And the teacher could have come to me discreetly and being like, try to paint in just one direction. Maybe it's going to be easier for you. I understand that she wanted to teach a technique that is painting in just one direction. But she made it so everybody would listen to something that I was doing alone, apparently. I don't know, maybe some other child was doing the same thing, but I was the one who was getting bullied because of it. And she could have just taught in a better way, in a way that it would make it look as more of a technique than a right way of doing it. I don't have lots of memories from that time, but that one is here like it happened yesterday. And even though I don't think that was something that was consciously making a difference in my life, but I think unconsciously that really stuck with me. And as I was watching Pearly's video today, that image came into my mind and I was like, that fucking teacher ruined it for me. Well, it wasn't just her, but anyway. The thing is, there is no right or wrong way of doing anything. If you were making it, it's because it's right for you at that moment, at that time. You can paint in whatever fucking direction you want, okay? Whatever fucking direction. If you want to paint in 100 different directions and with 100 different colors and with 100 different materials, and if you want to, I don't know, spit on it, just do it. It's your thing. It's you doing it. It's yours, okay? It's yours. It's the one thing that is all yours, and it's completely dependent on just you. And it might sound maybe like too much. Oh my god, this is completely on me, but I feel like this is a good exercise on agency for you. And agency is something that Anna Howard, she has a video about agency, which also changed a lot for me. I'm just so happy to see these people talking about things that are here and I can't really put into words until I hear them saying. That's it for today. That was a lot. I spoke a lot and I like that. It's a good way of documenting the thoughts that come up in my head, and maybe that's a good exercise for me to stop overthinking so much, because I'm actually putting these thoughts onto something and sharing it with people. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get to work now. I have videos to edit. Hello everyone. Today is October 27th and things have changed. So I have been overthinking again. That thing where I start doing something and then stop happened again. The last time I recorded something like this was October 4th, and then things started happening and I got overwhelmed again. One of the things is that I am not very good at filming myself. Apparently, it's not that I'm not very good at it, it's just that I'm not really used to it. So I forget to do it a lot. And if I'm, vlogging, I can't really forget to film things. Otherwise, I won't have any material to do it. But maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Things have changed. First of all, I got a septum piercing now. This is something I've always wanted to have, but never had before because I thought it was going to hurt too much and I wouldn't be able to take the pain. I hate feeling pain, of course. I waited my whole life until I found a professional piercer. Her name is Elena. She's a nurse and she does it in a very human way. I don't know how to put it, but it was very okay. Like, she put some anesthetic. She put a little cream that you can't feel pain anymore. I just felt like a little, and then that was it. It was done. It was very quick. We were talking about snakes because she used to have snakes and I love snakes. It was a lot of fun and the recovery has been okay. It feels like I was born with this. It was a lot better and easier than I thought it was going to be. And I did film a little bit of the process and did some silly pictures after that. And then I went to a cafe and I worked there a little bit. It was a lot of fun. It's a cafe that I really like here where I live, and I haven't been there for a really long time, so it was good to be there with my new piercing. And then a series of things happened. First of all, I didn't get my guitar. I thought I was going to have the money, but I ended up not really having it, so that's gonna have to wait. I got really upset about this when I realized that I wouldn't be able to buy it, but I hate waiting, but I'm gonna have to wait, so it's okay.
okay, it's gonna be fine. Then my birthday happened, and my birthday was on a Monday. So it would be a long time between my birthday and the celebration of my birthday, but I did some things there in between. So the first thing I did was celebrated myself on Monday. I ordered a burger, and then I ordered a brownie, and I put a little candle on it, and that was my birthday celebration with myself. Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, I went with my friend to watch a sort of a cabaret performance. It was a Halloween special, so it was kind of like a vampire theater thing, and it was so cool. Like the bar that it was happening in it's a very nice place. It has so much history, and they have this really cool cabaret aura, but also it feels like it's not just about cabaret. Like there are so many things there, and it's so cool. They had like this Barbie collection, and they have like different rooms, and everything's so cool, and the drinks are great, and the food is amazing, and the performance was so much fun. I've always been very passionate about like this cabaret 1920s theme, but I have never watched a performance live. This was my first one, and I was very happy. I went with my friend Eleni, and she is also responsible for my nails. I love these nails. It was special for my birthday, kind of matched my cake, and it's my favorite one that we've done so far. So it was a very cool way to celebrate my birthday on Wednesday too. And it makes me want to maybe start dancing, something like that. It's either like burlesque or pole dancing or both. I don't know. I don't have more time or money to invest in my hobbies. I need more of that. So, but this is definitely one of my inspirations in life and interests. So I hope that someday soon I can start going to that. So, and then here comes my actual birthday celebration, which was at a bar close to where I live, and it's my favorite bar ever, and I love them so much. It's so much fun there. The food is amazing, the drinks are amazing, and I was there with my friends and my cake. I feel like I had a lot of expectation for my cake. Like the cake was really great, but I thought it would be greater, but I think this is completely my fault. I had too much expectation on that cake. I was wearing the outfit that I wanted to wear. I was feeling a little down because it felt like my birthday had gone past too long, and then I was celebrating it, but I don't know, maybe it was just the mood that I was in that day, but it was great. It was a lot of fun. I got a birthday present that was the best present ever, and I'm going to show it on the next video because it's Halloween themed. Yeah, Halloween, it has always been like my favorite daytime of the year because I've always been witchy, but it's been celebrated in Brazil not for too long, and it's not exactly a celebration. It's not a party that is part of our culture, but a lot of people do celebrate it because it's fun, right? It's like carnival, but it's like dark carnival. It's goth carnival, so it's just fun, and people get to wear costumes and have fun and drink. There are like Halloween themed foods and drinks, and it's so much fun. So yeah, we do it. I do it a lot. But I also want to talk about how I almost gave up again. I don't know if I almost gave up, but I wasn't like really feeling like doing anything, and I was forgetting to film things. And anyway, I started editing this video yesterday, the 26th. I was watching it and I was like, oh my god, this looks so terrible. I was like, the audio kind of sucks, this fucking dog won't shut up, the lighting kind of sucks too. And then I started editing the second day, I think, which was about Pearly's video. And it was like my past self was sending me a message, which is like, don't fucking give up again. It's not a problem that it looks terrible.
or that you were judging that it looks terrible, right? So yeah, I try to put the microphone here now so that it doesn't like, I don't breathe into it too much. And I think like that's it. You see what's bad and you try to make it better. And sometimes things take time. I was watching another video today, and it's a channel that I forgot, but I'm gonna put it here. And it was about like starting things, starting badly again, because that's the only way that you can do things. It's amazing, isn't it, that for you to do things, you have to do things. There's no amount of studying and strategizing and thinking that can replace that, like, or make you better at something if you don't do it. She said something like, if you study anatomy for 6 months, that's not gonna make you a good artist. That's not gonna make you a good portrayist. The only thing that's gonna make you good is doing it. And if you start drawing a hand and it looks terrible, the only way of fixing that is keep going, keep doing until it's good. There's no way of thinking your way into doing something or thinking your way into being good at something. So that's me fucking doing it, right? I mean, yeah, but it sucks that I have to kind of like keep pulling myself back, because my pattern is to not continuing, not going forward, as giving up, stopping, and starting to think too much all the time. And if I spend half of the energy that I spend thinking into doing, I would have done so much already. So that's one thing. I have to keep pulling myself. I have to keep pulling myself. I have to keep pulling myself. I hope that in doing it, one day I'm gonna get really good and not going away anymore. Okay, so this video is already long enough, so I'm going to finish it here. And I hope to publish it tomorrow, the 28th. And yeah, I'll come back with Halloween week 1, maybe more insights into what is happening, my feelings about what is happening, and people's feelings about what's happening that I get to watch on YouTube. I hope that you watched until here, and if you did, thank you so much for being here and holding my hand and letting me hold yours. And that's it. Subscribe for more and like this video so that more people get to watch it. And that's it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you. Bye.